Y'all having fun down there? Y'all doing stuff over there? You're gonna get your feet all milky. You're gonna get your feet all milky. That's gonna attract ants. That's how you get ants. You don't want ants. But hello. Hello. I'm not gonna lie. Before I went live, I kind of just stared at my stream deck, and I shit you not, for like a minute, I forgot how to use it. But it's okay. We're here. I'm here. I think I'm here. Welcome on in, Vulpes. SG Hyde. Vulpes, that means you got milk all over the stockings and the paws. Oh my goodness. Then we used the milk to make soup. Okay, hold on. Gamer girl put soup broth. We could make money off of that. We could make money off of that. I'm just saying that might be a thing. Though I don't like the phrase feet milk. I don't like that for some reason. That I know it would sell and that makes it worse. Also, yes. Yeah, every time I open my stream deck, it wants to do an update, and then the update never happens. I do not know why. Johnny, welcome on in. Happy Tuesday and or Wednesday to you. Happy day. Oh boy, starting off great today. Yeah, it's been weird. I think I'm gonna reinstall it. I might have to. I'm gonna make a backup of my profile, and then I'll see if I can give it a reinstall. I need to try my mobile version of Stream Deck and see if it's also being strange, because that could potentially be a thing as well. Welcome on in, everybody. My name is Allie Ashford, your friendly neighborhood Dampier. We're gonna be working on a little bit more of the G-Self today. This is what we got done yesterday. We got the upper body done. We paint it as we went. Very, very, very minor paint imperfections and just a minuscule amount of cleanup I still need to do. But all things considered, things went well. Oh, Hyde's gonna drink it. Hyde will absolutely drink it. Mally, run. We're talking about feet milk. Nothing in this universe would stop me. Gamer girl soup broth, everybody. There are feet everywhere, and apparently they are being milked. This is how I get demonetized on YouTube. This is 100% how I get demonetized on YouTube. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Hey, Mally, welcome on in. Welcome. Welcome. I guess I may as well get started cutting out parts while we're kind of chilling and chatting. Oh, chat, I'm tired. Okay, so cards on the table. Cards on the table, I typically don't get to bed until 2:30, 3 a.m. to begin with. And yet I still wake myself up at like 10 because I guess I'm a masochist. Last night I just got stuck watching Blood Bowl. I couldn't help it. I got sucked back into some Blood Bowl. I take defeat, but not the milk, please. Just asking for a friend. I have to clean, and I'm just procrastinating. Honestly, same. I feel that. What kind of cleaning you gotta do, Volpies? What kind of cleaning you gotta do? I believe. Let's all be tired-ass millennials together and just clean shit. The Gamer Boy milk as well. Hyde, you can go to the store and get Monster. And it's carbonated. You know, Hyde, that's something you could put on your throne. I'm just saying. We have a wee little bit of painting to do. Oh, wait, is that part separated? Oh, bless. Bless, bless, bless. Okay. I thought I was going to have to do something strange to get that painted. I do not. What you got going on? You got work to do today, Mally? You just vibing? Chat, the new War Bond comes out in 2 days. New War Bond in 2 days. Soon. Soon, soon, soon. 2 months worth of laundry? I mean... you can knock that out. It'll be fine. At work myself, I don't even know if we're doing anything. But I hope we stay out here for a while. Yeah, rack up some hours. Absolutely. I'm processing something in my brain, chat. Oh, that's how it wants me to paint that. Okay. Who the fuck has that many clothes? I barely have a week. Sweats. Looks back at clothing dresser. Sweats. And vacuum and mop and dust my computer workroom. The dusting is what I've been procrastinating the most. At this point, it's just a matter of I can't focus on it. Oh, right. The Vulcans on this Goober are yellow. What the hell? Yes, you are a fashion designer. I have a lot of clothes. I don't know if I can... I might leave these Vulcans as they are. I don't know if I can really get in there and get those painted yellow. Hey, Cupid. Welcome, welcome on in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yo, I need to get some fitness stuff. I need to get me some fitness stuff. You know, I guess we can try to paint the yellow, and then we can just scrape the paint off where we don't need it. I guess that's probably the play. I'll think about that. I'll think very hard about that. I need to get some fitness related. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. There's now a bird on my chest. I love how unintended that was, but it works perfectly. Now it just looks like a fucking bird on my chest. Chat, you'll never know where the birds are. They're always watching. Always waiting. Ready to ruin your entire life like a magpie. Okay, I just need one more piece, I think. Birds are not real. Hey, Unicorn. Welcome, welcome on in. They're in the walls. They're in the walls. But I believe in you, Volpes. You can do the thing. I need to go through. I need to go through my clothes and stuff and kind of do some tidying up for potential new clothes in the future. And then I can figure out where I'm going to hide those particular new clothes. But that's a future me problem. That's a future me problem. Chat. You know, Volpes, I just realized something. If you ever do, like, clothing merch, given your profession, I feel like you've got that shit on lockdown. You won't need a clothing designer. You are the clothing designer. I still need to work on merch. I don't need them. I got Wi-Fi. See, people are scared of the lizard men. It's the birds you gotta watch out for. It's the boids you gotta watch out for. Doing a tiny bit of cleanup on the chin, chat, and then we'll get to some other parts here. Then we can start doing some painting. A little bit of painting. Also, welcome on in for those of you on the YouTube side. Hope you're all hanging in there. You know, for a minute, I don't know why, but for some reason, I thought you were talking about deep frying socks. And I'm like, well, Americans will deep fry just about anything. If it exists, it can be deep fried. How do I adjust my camera? I'm like slightly askew. Fried birds are a ruse to get you to implant bird microchips. Okay, I do have a thing here that I need to clean up. I feel like we're going into unexplored territory that may have well been left unexplored. I hate that I had to take my business class twice. That sounds like a pain in the ass. I am sorry that you had to do that. My professor got caught admitting he never gave girls anything below a B-. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, anything above a B-. I see. Oh. Oh. Well, that sounds like some sexism to me. I'm glad they got caught. Sheesh. That is ass. What the hell? Like, I obviously shouldn't be surprised. But damn. He was a very women don't belong in business kind of guy. Ah, I see. One of those. Actually, I should not put marker on that if I'm going to paint it. One of those foolish, misguided souls who needs to do the Lego firewalk while needing to take a serious dookie. That being said, I had straight A's in the class because he was a friend of the family. You know, thinking back on it, though, teachers in my school 100% played favorites. Like, without a shadow of a doubt, they played favorites. Gotta go, don't want to burn phone battery. That is fair, Hyde. Well, hopefully, I guess in this case, hopefully it is a long day at work. But have a good one, Hyde. Thank you for dropping on in. Get that money regardless of what you're doing. Earn all the battery. You know, Hyde, I keep thinking... like, we should get you a portable battery pack. But yes, burn all the battery. Fuel. You could just fuel the phone with boy milk. That could work. Become your own office, Hyde. With blackjack. And femboys. Batteries are microbird computers. I tried that last night, didn't work. It led to me not charging my phone. Oh no. You know, as much as I would like to get you a portable battery pack, I also feel like carrying a large lithium battery on you in your field of work might not be the best of things to do. Filing down the part. Filing down the part. Okay, yeah, so we've got a little bit of painting to do on the head. I got very distracted. Bards. Bard. Okay, I should be getting that package from Einar today. TM. Soon TM. This is the faceplate. Yeah, this is the faceplate. I was like, what am I working on right now? I do enjoy bringing, like, 2 of them along. I'm more powerful. My smaller. MagSafe with me. The MagSafe stuff is good, from what I understand. You know, chat? You know what I would like to do? If I ever dive into, like, clothing merch, I want to do a scarf. I don't see many VTubers who do, like, scarves. Scarves are underrated. Have I gotten all the nubbins off of this? Also, magpies will kill you personally. Magpies will hunt you for sport. My mother is calling, so I must lurk for a bit and actually clean. Have a good lurky lurk, Volpies. Thank you for dropping on by. Hope the cleaning goes well, I believe. For democracy. Gotta keep your super destroyer clean. Ooh, a hydrate. Thank you for that. Ooh. Oh, thank you. Wait, where's my water bottle? Hi, Mama Volpies. Simpson, welcome on in. We're doing some cleaning before a little bit of painting. Out of all the painting on this build, the head intimidates me the most, simply because it's very small areas. Especially, like, these Vulcans. Like, we're gonna have to do paint cleanup on the Vulcans. There's no way around that, really. If I do plan to, like, paint them yellow. I think I have a fine paintbrush that would actually do it. I just do not have paint for said paintbrush. But also, thank you for the pasta check. Thank you for the pasta check. Welcome on in. For me, it just has to be the shoulder pads and the joints. Hopefully we will get to the arms today. If it takes me 3 hours to get a head painted up and assembled, that would be funny. That would be on brand. But I would like to work on the arms a little bit, if possible. Are you working on anything right now, Simpson? Got anything on the table? Yeah, because we're looking at having to paint these. Well, let me pull the camera back. These little goobers, like, right here, they're supposed to be yellow, but they're, like, pressed right up against the V-fins. So I'm gonna have to make a little bit of a mess to do it. Ooh, got yourself a Zaku too? Number 6. Ooh, let's heckin' go. Love to see that. Absolutely love to see that. I do hope you As someone who loves Zaku's way too much, it's always wonderful to see. How am I going to clean this? I just realized. Like, there's the third nub on this is going to be interesting. I feel like I'm going to have to use the sanding sponges no matter what. We'll get the easy ones done first. I unfortunately don't know enough about 40K. To quite understand the meaning of that. Oh, you got the Assault Buster? I like the Victory, too. I built the normal high-grade V2. It was a fun little build. Unicorn, is it bad? Is it bad that when you said that, the grandma got run over by a reindeer song came to mind? Hold on, chat. I need to look something up real quick. Come on, mouse. Let's see. Bam, bam, bam. Let me see. Oh, it's been showing up recently. I don't think I'm familiar with that one. I'm just reading up on something. I'm reading up on some 40K stuff, chat, so I can understand. Okay, I see. Yo, these kits look cool, though. What the hell? Huh. The Lady Custodies actually look really badass. Hey, Banana Goose, welcome on in. Welcome on in. That is totally fine. If you got stuff to do, if you got lurky lurks you need to do, that is totally okay. Yeah, we're working on the head of the G-Self right now. Have a good one, Goose. Rest well. Enjoy your resty rest. I got some idea of the 40k lore, enough to know what they fight for and what Space Marines are. That's basically what I've got, just from playing Space Marine 2. I need my magnifying glass for this. Turn this off real quick. The keyboard down. I don't want microplastics in the keyboard, or do I? Or do I, chat? But yeah, I know bits and pieces. I know more about Age of Sigmar. And I know a little bit about Old World Warcraft. Warhammer. Hammers of War. Whoever at Bandai decided that this was the best spot to put a gate, I just want to have a civil conversation over a cup of coffee. I want to be able to print out the Lego Falcon. Lego Falcon looks so good. Yeah, we're just going to have to spend some time chipping away at this one, chat. Man, I wish Star Wars would make, like... I want a model kit of... Is it the Outrider? The Outlander? It's the one... It's Dash Rendar's. It's from Shadows of the Empire. The superior Millennium Falcon. Do a little bit of smoothing out here. Yeah, I can't really show it well on camera, chat, but the nub mark was placed, like, right in the crease of the V-fin where it bends. And it's been very, very tricky, so that's why it's taken a little bit longer. A little bit longer. But yeah, no, that ship is my favorite. Hands down, my favorite Star Wars ship. Okay, I think that's everything cleaned. So now I can proceed to make a mess of it again with paint. Yippee! Also, I think I'm going to change up the Oh, it's a Y. Okay, I didn't know it. I didn't actually know its proper model number. You can get the Bandai model and kit bash it. Ooh, okay. I'd be down for that. Yeah, let's play this one. I'm in a more of this kind of game mood. This kind of game? This kind of music. Hold on, chat. Okay. I understand now. Sorry, Chad. I'm just doing some research on something because I like to learn. Okay. I learned what I needed to know. All right. What do we want to do for paint first, chat? We'll probably paint this because it needs to be blue. I think. Oh, the YT-1300 is the Falcon. Okay. I understand now. Okay, that looks good. We'll do any necessary cleanup on that anon. Okay. So the next step is we've got to put down a layer of black paint on the eyes. So that is what we will do next. Not that expensive? Ooh, that could be a good and or bad thing. That could be a good and or bad thing. Okay. So I want to paint basically the inside of this to be black without completely covering up some of the red bits. Okay, so I could probably get a grip on it here, and if I angle it like this, I can hold on to it. Alternatively, gotta get some dust out of this first. I do nothing. What nothing have you done? I can't believe you haven't done this. Okay. I need to flavor blast with light for a minute, chat. I'm sorry. You're gonna get flashbanged. I'm gonna get Omega flashbang, but I need the light right now. Enjoy the banging. This is going to be a very, very slow process. Because I'm trying not to make a lot of cleanup work for myself. There will still be some that's inevitable. However, we will do what we need to. Okay. Okay, good stuff, good stuff. Right. Tiny bit of cleanup that we'll need to do. Not my cheeks. Not my cheeks. Honey. Oh. Something tried to roll. Oh my gosh. Well, I wasn't intending a marker to go flying and mess up the paint. But that is what has happened. Okay. So we very much have to let that dry, because not only do we have to clean it up, we have to paint yellow on it. I need this one. So this one's a slightly different color of white to be on here. I do need my magnifier again. Okay. Come back here. It's very, very subtle. To the point where you might ask yourself, Allie, why are you doing that? And to you, my friends, hyperfixation. Okay. Now we got to do the other side. I'm trying to, like, very gently spin this around without touching the wet paint. Okay. Put that down for the moment. Where did you even get that emote? Oh my gosh. Hey, Winchester, welcome on in. Hello, hello, hello. We're attempting to paint tiny little Vulcans, and I'm scared. But happy day to you. Welcome on in. Deciding what to do for dinner? Ah, yes, the great question of the day. What are the options looking like for today? Okay, very minimal cleanup's going to be needed for this. Hell yeah. It looked more intimidating than it actually was. But yeah, we're doing all the little details on the head today. Slowly but surely. That's kind of why I wanted to save it for today, because, like, it is going to take a little bit more time. Cleanup on this won't be hard. It might look like a mess now, but give it like 10-20 minutes. And we'll be able to come in and do a little bit of something. Definitely respect the hell out of people who, like, can masterfully paint these tight little spots here. Okay. I'd put that down. Put that down. You'll get dysentery. You'll get dysentery from that throne link. Musy. Well, hello. Welcome on in, Musy. Thank you for the resubby. Thank you. 36 months. Hell yeah. Musy, hope you're doing well today. Today we are painting. Attempting to, at least. A solid attempt is being made at the painting. Now we're just letting stuff dry for a moment. Dropping in to say hi on my way to do the stream thing too. What y'all playing today? What y'all up to today? What y'all got going on? All 7 of them. Oh, do we get to sacrifice Benny to the blood altar? Yippee! Oh, I hope they have fun. Do enjoy the lamb game. And thank you again for the resubby. I appreciate. I have 6 kinds of Korean instant noodles, 5 kinds of frozen food in a cube, and a regular microwave dinner, or I can cook up some pasta with sandwich toppings. Oh, are you doing like the, yeah. I keep forgetting that game has like Twitch integration on it. Oh, that's fun. Oh, that's gonna be a fun time. Well, do enjoy. May the chaos reign supreme. Let the chaos reign! Enjoy your forbidden sprinkles and the resubby. The sprinkles. They're like fizzies, but tiny. On that note, chat, I need to go to an idol meeting. So I will be right back. We're going to run some ads. And then when I get back, we're going to do more of what we've been doing. So enjoy. Also, watch out for the leprechaun. Righty. We are back. Righty-oity-oity. Thank you for your patience, chat. So I'm trying to think, chat. I guess I'll clean up the eyes area first before I paint the yellow in and see how that goes. Yo, Hyde, I'm amazed you found one of those old things. Holy. I remember seeing that in stores. That's wild. Hey, Builds and Plays. Welcome, welcome on in. How you doing? How you doing? Hope you're doing well today. Yo, yes, I forgot about that. Yeah, the real grade Patlabor. Not on the things I expected, but that is happening. Instant noodles are lunch items, so today we're having sweet chili chicken teriyaki with jasmine rice. Oh my goodness. I want it. I want it. Genesis, welcome on in. Knight, welcome on in. Oh, tacos. Yum, 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 yum. Give me your tacos, but I will eat them. Welcome on in, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are in the slow process of doing detail painting on the head, as there is quite a bit to do. Didn't expect Bandai to do this for something like Patlabor. Honestly, same. Like, Patlabor getting a real grade was not anywhere on my radar. I am thrilled about it, though. Also, I definitely painted blue where I was not supposed to paint blue. But that's okay, we'll clean it up. Again, this is why this is probably going to take the longest out of any part of the kit, because it's a lot of having to paint, let it dry, paint again, let it dry. It's going to be a lot of that today. A build series real grade. There are some build series suits that I would love to see get the treatment. But yeah, no, it's always exciting to see Bandai kind of branch out and try something different. I know there's people who are going to be upset that Patlabor is, quote-unquote, taking up a Gundam slot. I think it's fantastic. I've never watched Patlabor, period, but I've always loved its design. They've also got some, like, old master grades. Doing a little bit of paint cleanup, chat. Hold on, flashbang. I'm flashbanging you again, chat. I only slightly apologize. This little part's proving stubborn to clean up. I'll come over here and focus on this for a wee little bit. You know, I was about to say this side at least didn't get as much paint cleanup needed, and then I looked under it and I'm like, oh, whoopsie. It in fact does need cleanup. I'll be able to read chat again in just a moment here. I just have to be very, very precise with what I'm doing. I've got a jar of seafood mayo. I don't know if I've ever called it, or heard it called seafood mayo. Alaska pollock, normally supposed to go on sandwiches. I figure a spoonful of that would work as a pasta sauce. Oh, probably, yeah. Yeah, that kind of stuff can be super versatile. Don't let your dreams be dreams. I'm gonna have to clean the top of this off. A little bit of sanding. Only thing I saw Pat Labor was the clip of one of the mechs in the series sneaking up on another mech. Flip off the pilot before leaving. Also, Genesis, thank you for the tacos. Welcome, welcome on in. Welcome on in, everybody. Welcome to the chill vibes that are today. Today we're working on the assault pack of the high-grade G-Self. We, where is it? Where'd I put it? Let me make sure I don't have any paint markers open. We got this part done yesterday. The upper body. I know it's still bright as hell because of the magnifying glass light, but we did get this done yesterday. So we're just working on the head now. Head game strong. A space colony? I can't catch that. I mean, I could try. I could try to catch a space colony. You never knew. I want a model kit of a space colony. I know they exist. Thing about Pat Labor is it almost has as many continuities as Ghost in the Shell. That's what I've heard. It does have a handful of them. I gotta redo this. It did not come out smooth. Some reason. Okay. We'll let that sit. Why can't I hold all these continuities? Alright. Doing a tiny bit of V-fin cleanup. Tiny little bit. And by tiny, I mean a decent amount. But not horrible. Gonna have to get a new skewer soon, I think. Yeah, because this one is losing its tip. 1 second, chat. Okie dokie. But yeah, our friend Momo in November sent over the G-Self Assault Pack. It's a 2015 release kit, and they were lucky to grab one at Gundam Front Toyko when they were doing a G-Reco event. So I'm finally getting around to building it after having it in the backlog for a few months. Manga, 2 long-running shows that aren't sequels, plus a series of movies, some one-off shorts, live-action show, and now a new series again. Damn, so Patlabor gets around, huh? I've got paint all over my hands, and that is okay. Yeah, the real grade's gonna be nice. Again, was not on my list of things that I expected. Not on my list of things I expected for this year. Patlabor movies are fantastic. Yeah, I need to go and watch something from Patlabor. And if it's got a bunch of continuities, honestly, that is fine by me. I survived Tenchi Muyo. Ew, I didn't realize it had gotten all over here. I feel like that's a t-shirt I need to get. I survived Tenchi Muyo. Now, the only issue I'm running into right now is there is some paint kind of caked in a crevasse here. And I don't know if I can get it out easily. Okay, I'm gonna have to repaint this part just a smidge. But we did at least get it kinda cleaned up. Let's see how much I unclean it by trying to reapply this bit of paint that I scraped off. Just need to get a good angle on it. Sorry if I go quiet, chat. I do not possess the ability to really, like, lock in and talk at the same time. Might have to leave that mostly be for now. Yeah. So what I think I'm going to have to do is once it's all dried, I'll just have to come through with my panel liner to cover up some of the stuff that was not clean-upable. Okay. So what's our next step? I need to get a good picture of the head. Actually, no, I don't. I can use the stickers as a guide. Since Patlabors are about 8 meters tall, I wonder if the kit will come with the pilot miniature. Oh, that'd be kind of cool. Thing about the Patlabor continuities is that they basically all start from the same place, but they go off in different directions with different cases, so you could technically put them all into one single timeline, but they're not presented that way. The stickers on the G-Self are fluorescent. Blacklight reactive. Ooh! I'm gonna have to actually play around with that. I didn't think about that. I do like glow. I need to get like a blacklight pen. It's something I do need to get. Alright. Next up, we have a 2-part paint. We have to do the bottom of this in black. And the top of it in blue. So we've got to go... very gentle with it. I don't mind making a mess on this one. This one will be easy to clean up after the fact. I just gotta make sure that I don't go too far with it. Okay. All right, we're gonna let that dry, because on top of that, we need to put some blue. Some blue. Which means while that dries, it's time to work on the eyes, which I'm terrified of doing. But first, hydration. Cockpit fills the entire chest cavity area. And the hatch is the white segment underneath the chest. Yeah, like, they're relatively, like... they're smaller and I guess more tangible ideas of mecha. Since they're not, like, towering like Gundams are. Yeah, nah, I am not a January enjoyer. I am not a January enjoyer. Okay. You can... you can do this, Allie. Slow and steady wins the race. We'll have to do a few coats on the eyes. So I'm going to lay down kind of a not-so-great base coat, as it were. And any yellow spillage will be easy to deal with. I say that, but I just had a massive amount of yellow spillage. Okay. So that's going to dry. We have to do quite a bit of fix-up on that left eye, because we had an oopsie-poopsie. Yeah. Basically, what I'm going to have to do is I'll chisel out that yellow around the eye, and then I'll repaint the black. And then we'll hit the eyes with another coat of yellow. I didn't completely fill the eyes out either, but step one, we will get that working. Okay, I think we're okay to put the blue on top of this now, because that's had a few minutes to dry enough. The eyes are going to take a little bit longer. True Gunpla, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well today. Welcome to Ali Screams while trying to detail paint. Welcome. Enjoy your follower emotes. I need to get some Gunpla related emotes. I really do. Okay. Coming up here. Very, very gently. Very slowly and gently. I have no guides on this, so I'm having to entirely eyeball this, which is kind of terrifying. Also, thank you for the follow. I shall greet you all properly in just a moment. Okay, I'll just have to do a tiny bit of repainting on the black parts, but that's okay. It's gone a lot better than I thought it would. Also, I apologize if my tracking has gone to bad. I have a magnifying glass covering my entire face right now, because vision is hard. Kizu, welcome on in. Today we're working on the G-Self Assault Pack, doing some kind of scuff detail painting on it right now. And then we'll come back in and touch it up a little bit more. We'll have to repaint a few little bits, but we've got the baseline of it down, which is good. Paint fumes. So for the record, the markers don't actually have a lot as far as fumes go. But for using them extended periods of time, I'm starting to pick up on something. For those of you who are new here, welcome on in. My name is Alien Ashford. Your friendly neighborhood half vampire. We do a lot of Gunpla, a lot of plastic models here. We've been chatting about Pat Labor and the new Real Grade. The fun part about police labors from Pat Labor is their armaments being a 4:1 scale standard cop armament, like a 37mm revolver, and a man-sized nightstick. Yeah, I always thought that was funny. Oh no, I'm getting planets thrown at me. I can't believe you've done this. Can I eat the planets though? That is true. It could be worse. Oh, don't threaten me with a good time. We're chipping away at some paint now, chat, to clean some stuff up. Okay. We had a little oopsie with the eyes. My marker, I accidentally tilted a little bit too far in one direction. And had a little bit of paint spillage, which I'm now going to clean up. I wish I had something that was like a finer point than this. But this is all I've got to work with at the moment. So I'll have to put a little more black paint in here. We'll hit the eyes with another coat and let that kind of start to dry. And then we'll worry about replacing the black paint that needs to be done. You have to manually load each one into the revolver. Wait, the Patlabor can't load its own ammo? Fascinating. It's kind of funny, though. Okay. I think the eyes will just need one more coat. Oh, the motor controls weren't enough to grasp the rounds? Gotcha. That makes more sense, yeah. Where is this? We had scenes in the anime of the pilots sitting around playing Cat's Cradle with mechs just to learn the controls of the hands. That's cool. Because, like, in Gundam, you don't really see, like, the specifics of, like, the controls and things like that get really touched on a lot of the time. That's really cool to see. I'll just have to let that dry, and I'll have to add a teeny bit more blue to this right side. And then it'll just be cleanup for that part, and it'll be done. All right, chat. Well, we got a few minutes. We got a little bit of time while paint dries just to kind of yap. I, for one, do not know how to do, like, Cat's Cradle stuff. I feel like you'd like the shield the Engram uses, since it's small wrist-mounted shield. Ooh, it's like a little buckler. One of the guys in the OG team is essentially using Tacklebear's Japanese cousin from the Police Academy movies. Oh my goodness. By the way, chat, if you're new here, if you want to follow us in our various places, we do have a Discord, !Discord. We have a YouTube, !YouTube, and if for whatever reason you want to go on the hellscape that is social media, we have ! Socials. Though I might be nuking my Twitter from orbit very soon. Very soon. For as much as it is, you know, VTuber, content creator, you need Twitter, blah, blah, blah. I'm probably going to obliterate it and just stick to Blue Sky. The motor skills need to hold 6 bullets in your hand and then rotate each one into the correct position before loading them into the revolver. Oh, I see. Huh. I like the attention to detail, though. I do appreciate that. Oh, wait, hold on. Boink. There's a tiny something I need to paint. A very tiny little line here. Okay. Next ad break, I might actually, have the thing from Einar here, because I heard the mailman go by. Okay, now that dries a little bit. I want to shoot the gun. Let me shoot the gun. Why can't I shoot the gun? Gets to shoot the 37mm revolver. Has a religious moment also. Oh my goodness. By the way, chat, appreciate your patience. I know there's not like a whole lot of build in today. But the detail work's kind of a nice change up. I'm going to give the eyes until after our next ad break to cure a bit more. Before we go in for the final cleanup and stuff. Blue. This particular spot, though, we can do. Indeed, let's not get ahead of ourselves. I'm so glad this thing has a light on it for when I need it, though. I don't use it a lot, but it's nice to have it when I need it. I'm trying to make these a little more symmetrical. I'm not going to get it perfect, and that's going to be okay. Almost where I need it to be. Almost, but not quite. Actually, is the paint coming out? It is. Okay. It's also kind of hard seeing, like, where I need to clean up. Okay. Alright, we'll just need, like, a dot or two of black paint to finish that off. Compared to a mobile suit, the Ingram plus the Patlabor would adorably only reach up to the Zephyranthes. Knees. Yeah. I guess, so the Patlabors, they feel like they're about the size of the Nightmare units from Code Geass, give or take. Because those are small little gremlins, too. Which I actually do, like, appreciate the smaller mecha. Hey, we did it. That is about as symmetrical as that is going to get, and we are not going to fiddle with it. It is going to dry. That is what it's going to do, and then we'll play cleanup on that, and hopefully not accidentally knock anything off that's not supposed to be. The hand turns back toward her. But instead, the enemy Patlabor taps her on her helmet with its middle finger before letting her go. Sounds about right. Small enough to work in a city and not cause too much damage. Yeah, they get like a lorry that pulls them around. Which is always fun to see. I really want to put more paint on these eyes right now, but I need to commit. I need to commit to letting it dry. I must needs commit. Oh, I do see something here that I missed. Also, chat, like, my eyesight is not the best. So that's why I'm having to specifically go back and, like, revisit so many little spots here. It is just a little hard for me to see. Even with the big zoomer. The big zoomer, that's what we're calling it, I guess. I need to come up here a little bit more. Did you see the pose I've been working on? I need to check it out. Did you post it in the, is it in the Discord? Oh, the tip of the marker's got some complications going on. That's why it's not applying. So what I think has happened is a teeny bit of black paint has gotten on the tip of this marker. Oh no, I see. I think I need to bleed this marker a little more. It's the first time I've run into this with these, but... Seems like it may be ever so slightly dried up. Alright. Well, I'm going to take this marker and I'm going to sit it up so more of the ink can come down. Yeah, something thin like that could work. Like a whisker-sized, like, brush. It's always neat seeing mechs being used in more than, like, war. It's police units. That's why the police Sakus were so interesting to see. I love the police Saku. I'm fighting myself at the moment. Tear down this Gundam to prep for painting. I think I do have a brush that's, like, smaller than, like, a cat whisker in size. Yeah, that's weird with the blue marker. I wasn't expecting that to happen. Because I haven't used that blue a lot. But with gravity. Gravity should help in the end. They even recreated the scene for Patlabor as a reference was one of the police soccer scenes. Really? Huh. Okay. The eyes are where I want them to be. Now it's just the little areas below the eyes that need some work. And that part scares me the most, honestly. I'm just gonna have to be very, very, very gentle. When I bring the black marker through here. Okay. Well, that is gonna rest. I still need to finish this blue, though, which is... a little unfortunate with the current state of things. But that is, I suppose, something I can do, like, off-stream, once the marker's ink has, like, come back down. Wait, is this? Okay. Well, that's gonna sit there for the rest of the evening. So we'll do a little bit of cleanup here. A full ad break. Also, chat, I apologize if I've missed any of your chats. I've just been a little extra locked in. This is what happens when I hyperfixate. I tend to get quiet. But you know what? That's okay. We can be a little quiet as a treat. Okay. We're not doing too shabby on this bottom part, at least. I need you. Come hither. Now for a scary moment. Putting paint inside the Vulcans. Okay, first one is more or less complete. Doesn't have to be perfect. Depth perception. Please cooperate. I beg of thee. Okay. That worked out. Excellent. Despite Gundam having a big boom in popularity, it seems that due to that boom, older mecha series that would go under most radars are coming back. Oh yeah, like Votoms is getting another series. Like for the first time in like 15 years. Which is wild to see. Alright, let's do final touch-ups on these eyes. Might actually get the head assembled today, chat. Okay, so that is one issue that I'm having with my magnifying glass, is that the back of my marker is hitting it. You know, instead of the marker, I might need to end up using a, potentially a panel liner. Okay, the paint is applying, I just cannot see good. I can work with that. Okay. The old magnifier isn't working, chat, so... we're gonna have to eyeball the eyes, as it were. Hey, Gar, welcome on in. Kit's going good so far. We're just doing tiny little bits of detail paint work. Where, specifically on the head. That's what we're working on. We're gonna leave that be. What you got going on, Gar? How's things going for you? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, we've... let me zoom in here. Boink! So we got this done. We've got the upper body done. We've got the detail painting on this all done. And the head just had a multitude of detail painting to do. But yeah, Kit's been fantastic so far. What little bit I have gotten done of it. I love the G-Self, especially this version of it. It makes me... it's just... I like it. It's big. It have big gun. It make brain go burr. The return of older mecha franchises. I'm here for it. I'm absolutely here for it. What kit I should build? What options you got? What you looking at building? I know that is always the tricky question, is what gets built next. Also, chat, when this is fully dried, I'm going to bring my panel lining pen through, since it's got like a needle tip on it, just to get that last little bit of color in, and it'll sit on the paint. It'll be fine. Okay, the paint's starting to return to that particular marker, so we're just going to let that do what it's doing for now. Return of the older mecha franchises. Yo, that reminds me, I need a kit of Big O. I love Big O. Big O good. Alright, chat, just give me a very quick sec here. I'm going to run and do a quick BRB, see if that package is outside, and stretch my legs. We should be gone for about 3 to 4 minutes. And then we will be right back. Alright, chat, we are back. I have obtained Einar's package. Einar's package is in my hand. And it is taped. It is very heavily taped. So we will open that in a minute. Wait, did it double add me? Oh. Oh, that's weird. Okay. When I hit the ads, it didn't actually do them. Alright, well. I guess we're chilling for a bit while the ads are running. Again. Or not at all. That was weird. That was weird. Well, chat, let me know what kind of ads you get. Maybe one day y'all will get the fabled Taco Bell ad. Let's see what you got, Gar. You have the Gyan Seed, Real Grade Epion, Real Grade Zeong, and all of the high grade Witch from Mercury's except for the aerial variations. Ooh. Yo, that Real Grade Zeong is such a good kit. Real Grade Zeong is good and friend-shaped. I love the Zeong. Yeah, you definitely got yourself a hell of a selection there, especially with all the witch kits. Which we love to see. I know we're on ads, chat. I'm just trying to, fiddle with this marker a little more. Which, unfortunately, the fiddling process is not going quite well. Yeah. It feels like the whole marker tip has just dried up. I need to look up on the internet, like, what I can do to restore that. Because I know it's like a water-based paint, but I don't want to dip the paint in water and then ruin it. So I will have to look into that a little bit. Struggling not to make an inappropriate joke. About the other Witch for Mercury kit for a kit bash. I like the proportions better for display. Hello, chat. Welcome back from the ads. Welcome back. What kind of ads did y'all get? That was a very weird, delayed ad break for some reason after I had hit the button. But you know what? We are here, and we are doing the thing. We're probably going to go ahead and assemble the head in just a few moments, and any remaining detail painting I do, I can do with the head together, because, unfortunately, our blue marker is kind of flatlined right now. Which, it shouldn't be out of ink, but the tip feels dry. Which, bit of a problem. Okay. I see only the tiniest little bit of yellow that we need to finish up on the eye. But yeah, I really hope I can get that marker revived, because we're going to need it quite a bit more for the rest of this kit. Quite a bit more. You know, I am kind of mixed on the aerial rebuild. I definitely prefer the original aerial more. I don't hate the rebuild. But whenever I've seen it in stores, you know, I've never, like, grabbed at it and bought it. Okay. Basically, what I've run into is, like, this top part of the head here. I know it's hard to see. I know it's very hard to see, but where this blue part is, I need to make it just ever so slightly thicker. And that is the issue that we're running into, unfortunately. Where the ink is just not happening. Thankfully, panel liner. Just come to the rescue on a couple of these things here. Alright. Well, may as well assemble the head, though. Nothing really stopping us from doing that right now. Oh, is there a tiny little bit that I missed? There is. Okay. Oh, that needs to be blue. Okay. I do like the proportions of the aerial rebuild, though. I do like that. Alright, can I get you to function for just a brief moment? No, it's just interesting. Huh. I wonder... You know what? I think I see what the problem is. I'm just going to trim a tiny bit of this. I don't normally like to do this, but... the tip was damaged. Ever so slightly. Yeah. I'll be able to keep working with this once the ink comes back. Alright. Well, that is something I can do later. Something about the lighter blue and the yellow parts. Look better than just the dark blue chest. I like the shape and the backpack of the aerial rebuild, but yeah, it's for me, I think it's the color scheme. Like, I do genuinely think that it is the color scheme of it that kind of throws me on it. I got paint everywhere, chat. All over my hands. Okay. Well, let's assemble this. Again, anything we need to do extra is doable after the fact. Oh, wait a minute. I haven't had KFC in a while, actually. These little side parts were meant to be yellow. I mispainted. I don't know how that happened. And they were all yellow. Well, that'd be an incredibly easy fix. My KFC got rid of potato wedges, and that was honestly like the biggest travesty that I've ever seen from KFC. Like, how do you get rid of the potato wedges? You can't do that. Sorry, chat. Just popping this apart real quick. There we go. So here's what we're going to do. Just going to do some quick, like, light sanding on this. Then we're going to apply the yellow. As long as I'm careful with it, we won't have to redo a lot of what we did. If anything, it's actually going on better because what's left of the white paint is acting like a primer. Gosh, I still remember when I was young and KFC came out with the popcorn chicken for the first time. That was so good. It's not the same now. It's not the same. The Tower Burger crispy chicken breast? I don't think I've seen the Tower Burger. Now that I'm thinking about it. Hey! Problem solved. Now it just dries for a couple minutes. If Allie can find a good way to put it down. Yeah, that'll work better. While I've got my part separator out, I can actually use it to open this package. Einar's package. The package from Einar. Not me just using my part separator like a damn letter opener. Couldn't be me. Oh, it's a UK and Irish? Oh, that sounds so good, though. Yo, shout out to the packaging on this box, though. It's gonna take me a minute to get it undone, but it's got, like, plastic caps that are, like, taped on the corners of the box to protect it, which are kind of rad. I've never seen that before. Well, at least not with, like, a plastic model package. There we go. Package opening ASMR. Okay, let me put that over here. I need to be careful not to slam this box down on top of that. Ooh, oh my gosh. This box is bigger than I thought it would be. Oh, hell yeah. Let's do a full zoom out, chat, into the mess that is the desk. But, we now have the Divine Invoker Percival from the SNAA series, the Round Table Knights, with the totally not real grade emblem, Beyond Exquisite. I like that. I like Beyond Exquisite. I know a few people in our Discord have been building this thing, and it looks cool as hell. This is the deluxe edition that comes with all the swords and stuff. Let me flip around to the back of the box. So this shows it's got a full inner frame. It may as well be a real grade because it has a full inner frame. And it comes with many, many different swords, a spear. Oh, this looks good. Box has a nice weight to it. Noctis got a 14 mobile suit. Kinda, yeah. The backpack kind of gives me, like, 00 Riser vibes in a way. Oh, this is cool. I love that it comes with, like, the effect ring. It's like Unlimited Blade Works, the mobile suit. It's got some cool artwork. Yo, their box presentation game is on point. Damn. Einar will be pleased to know that that finally showed up. That is something that was stuck in customs for quite a bit. So big shout out to Einar for that one. Big shouty outy. That reminds me. Overseas release versions of the Ultron, Heavy Arms, Custom Sandrock, and Death Scythe Hell versions. Give me hope that we'll see other P Bandais get overseas releases. Yeah, like for the States and I think elsewhere, they're not P Bandai. It makes me think of the Quant. Honestly, yeah, I can kind of see that. I can definitely see it. A Quant. Okay, this has had enough time to cure. So let us rejam these together. A little bit of jamming. Yeah, that looks better. Okay. So next up is the faceplate. That's in there all nicely. And then the mouth follows. Okay, it is now a little mouthy. I do see a tiny thing that I need to clean up. Just a very tiny bit of paint spillage. Funny enough, the glare of the light is helping me see it. Okay. It's gonna need a tiny bit of panel lining in there, actually. Now that I'm looking at it. Very, very subtle panel lines are inside this. So I'm being as careful as possible. Oh yeah, the G-Self's got like a little nose. I forgot about that. It's got like a little... It's got like a little button nose. That's cute. I need to build my real grade Quanta. I've got the full Saber release. I need to build it. I built the Double O Riser. And like, yeah, it uses the old school real grade frame, but mine's held up. Mine has not drooped. Like, I haven't posed it a lot, but it has not left, like, its pose. Like, period. It's held up pretty nicely. I really like the head on this. Giggity. But yeah, just a tiny bit. I need to add more blue paint up here, just a little bit on the top of the head. But, let's see if I can even bring this in. But this is the head, chat. This is what has taken us the entire stream to work on. But you know what? The added details and stuff, worth it. Absolutely worth it. I'm happy with it. It's not perfect. Doesn't have to be. So what's going to happen is some point soon here. At some point soon, I do need to do like panel lining proper on this because I haven't done any of that yet. So I think I'll wait to attach the head until we're ready to assemble the body. Maybe. We'll see. I don't really want the head to get damaged, so I might just slap it on the body anyway. I'm just trying to think about panel lining. Maybe we can start the stream tomorrow with a little bit of lining. We'll see. But yeah, no, this turned out pretty good. All things considered. I can see like where I need to even out the blue a little bit more on the right side of the head. I might just have to buy another one of these. It is Display MK11. That's the one that I need for this particular shade of blue. Oh, wait. Hark? What yonder window breaks? Life is returning, chat. Life is returning. Yeah, these are the display paint markers. And this one is showing signs of life again, which I am very happy about. Okay, yeah, I just have to leave it sitting like that. Also, Maru, welcome on in. Welcome on in. We've just been doing some detail painting on the head today. That's kind of been our primary goal for the day. Hope you're doing all right. We just got the head assembled. I'm very, very, very happy. Let's go, Winchester. Yeah, that was with the display yellow. It's definitely not perfect. But all in all, it turned out pretty good. We did the eyes, we did all the blue. Let me turn this down a bit. Boink. We did the yellow on the sides. We're missing a blue up here. We're having some issues with our blue marker. So I haven't been able to quite finish that part yet. Yeah. It's only been working in tiny spurts. But outside of that, it's been going pretty good. Yeah, because I might just see if I can order a new MK11 later. And then yesterday, we did this. We got the waist and the upper body put together. All of the blue. That's been painted with the marker. We did black under the vents here. We painted some blue under this clear part, these two here, to make them pop a little bit more. Then on the back, we did the gray, a little bit more of the blue color app. It's been coming out pretty nice. We haven't panel lined yet. I do need to get around to doing that. And then we need to do the gold and then the silver and then the heads. Hey, God and Nobody, welcome on in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We just got the head together. It's like 99% done on its detail painting. If I had room, I'd throw my keyboard up here and try to find the marker in question. Let me check my phone here. Guago, to my rescue, please. I guess while we're chilling here, we do this. Here we go. I can kind of prop the head up a little bit. Again, I wish my camera could zoom in more than this, but alas. Display. Marker. MK11. Sky blue. Okay. Well, there's one place that has it. that's relatively easy to get to. My question is, are they going to charge me $10 in shipping for a single $3 marker? That's what I need to see. Let me view my cart. Okay. These little Google advertisements aren't letting me, like, click the checkout button. There we go. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. It's not gonna let me do that on my phone. Sag. Sag. I guess I can ask it how to... How... to, I guess, restore? Display... Paint... Marker. Here we go. Oh, okay. So it literally is just dip it into some water. Remove marker cap. Oh, remove the marker cap. Okay. Dip it into the water for a couple minutes until you see paint start to appear in the water. Dry and recap. Let it sit upside down for 15 minutes to dry. Wait 24 hours before using it again. Okay. Also, wait a minute. Did YouTube really just do this to me? Wow. In the middle of a stream, YouTube's like, we don't think you are who you say you are. You need to re-verify your entire YouTube account. I love technology, chat. I love technology. Okay, so basically, the moment stream ends, I've got to revive this marker and let it dry until stream tomorrow. And then we can potentially use it again. Thankfully, the arms that we're going to be working on tomorrow, while they do require a tiny bit of blue paint, it's something that can be done after they're built. So, nothing of major note there. It's mostly the legs and the assault pack that are going to need it. Okay. Wicked. But still, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. I'm also feeling dehydrated. Chat, drink some water. Just reorganizing some stuff real quick. But yeah, I have a whole set of these display markers. Maru. I love them. They're fantastic. Like, this one being weird, that's the only issue I've ever had, and I'm pretty sure that's my fault. I'm pretty sure that's my fault because I had that one open longer than the others, and I think it just dried. So I think that's a user error versus quality of the marker. For those who may have missed it, since I know some of you have just joined, let me move this over here. Let me move this over here. And then let me do this. We just got this in the mail, the Divine Invoker Percival. I'm very, very excited about this. I'm not sure when I'm going to build it yet. But big shout out to Einar for sending this our way. It's my first ever SNAA kit. And it looks incredible. Just looking at the back of it. Oh, yeah, yeah. Like, up until recently, I purely used Gundam markers. I still have some. I've got a couple new sets still for if I need them. I used to use, like, the little jar Tamiya paints. They got to be, like, really expensive. But, like... Well, not, like, super expensive, but more than I'm willing to pay right now, I guess is the better way to say it. Oh, but look at that, chat. Let me slide it a bit. Yeah, up in the top right here, it's got the full inner frame, which is wicked. So I guess this thing, I will go in expecting it to be, I guess, like, real grade quality, more or less, based off of how it looks. But this will be a fun one. I'll need to see what we need to paint. I don't know, like, having not opened it yet, I don't know if this gold is actually molded like this, or if it's going to be, like, mustard gold. If it is, that's fine. We have a marker for that. But, I like the color scheme. It kind of gives me high new vibes with the color scheme in particular. But I love the idea of fantasy mecha. I don't know if anyone remembers this anime. Long time ago, very, like, hole-in-the-wall niche anime that came out around the time. It was called Nobunaga the Fool. If I recall, I think it was, like, an isekai before isekais blew up. Maybe it wasn't. I can't remember. But TLDR, feudal Japan, kind of. Feudal space Japan. Nobunaga was there. And add mechs. That's basically the story. So you had, like, these fantasy Edo-style, like, looking mechs. Having samurai battles against one another. And it was wicked. I love the concept of that. I love mecha existing where they very much should not. But yeah, that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Alright, chat, give me a sec. Oh, Dan's live again. Playing some Going Medieval. Sorry, Dan. I gotta mute you, buddy. I'll be watching your stream once I'm done streaming. I want to see if any of our buildy friends are streaming today. I don't think so, maybe? Because typically... Oh, wait, no! Genova's live! We have a Belgian waffle. Okay. Alright, we're gonna go raid Genova, who's working on some model kits today, chat. Samurai was another anime. You know what? Yes. There were a few mecha kind of in that setting, now that I'm thinking about it. I need to go back. I think they made model kits from some of the Nobunaga the Fool stuff. It was very niche again, but... I also want to build my Valvrave soon. I've got the yellow Valvrave kit. A lot of things I want to build soon. Alright, chat. We're going to go ahead and cut it here today, but as always, I appreciate y'all being here. Oh, 7 Samurai. Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, I think that was, yeah. I don't think I've ever seen that one. The name is familiar. Definitely not seen it, though. Definitely haven't seen it. Oh, 7 Samurai. Oh, well, the one that I'm thinking is a different one. The one that I'm thinking is Nobunaga the Fool. But yeah, 7 Samurai I haven't seen. I'll look into it, though. I'm curious. I need to look into that, and I need to start watching the new Ronin Warriors that's running. It's been so long. It's been so long since I've watched or looked into anything from the Ronin Warriors. All right, chat. Well, thank you for hanging out today as we went through the process of detailing up the head. It's almost done. It's almost done with the exception of, like, one color app. But I knew that was going to take the longest out of all the detailing. So that's why I wanted to get it done today. And I'm happy we did, basically. So thank you for hanging out for that. It's good. Oh, the old black and white samurai. Oh, okay. I see. Okay, that makes sense. I understand now. Yeah. Make sure you add anime specifically. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I need to see who has the anime active. Active? Hosted, I should say. Following. Where's Genova? Genova, where are you? Where are you? Are you down here? Twitch has organized everything so poorly. Surprising no one. But yeah, chat. No, thank you all for being here today. Listening to the ramblings of a mad woman. Repetitively going back and forth with tiny paints in repetitive motion. It was fun, though. It was fun. I've never done that much detail work before, so it was a learning experience for me. And for as much as I was screaming internally, I like to learn. Oh, Genova's just started streaming, too. Okay. All right. All right, chatters. We will not be live tomorrow. We will be live again on Thursday, actually. Which works out. That'll give me time to do maintenance that I need to on this marker. So we'll be live again on Thursday, and we'll start working on the arms and hopefully the legs. Hopefully the arms and leggies of this kit. So please look forward to that. This is going to be going into the backlog video that I need to do later this week. I'll probably record that on Friday after my doctor's appointment, because I know what I'm going to do now, I think. At least I have a vague idea. So yeah, thank you for the new follows. Thank you for the resubbies, the subbies. And I think that is all I got today. So chat, we're going to go raid Genova, who is building the RE100 Efreet Custom, which is on point to what we were talking about yesterday. YouTube, thank you all for being here as always. Stream is scheduled for Thursday for your scheduled stream viewing pleasure. That's about all I got. Have a great one, my friends. Eat food, drink water, be merry, and you know what? Treat yourself to some yaoi. You deserve it.